cross it, go. Good. Flinch. Good lad. That's it, work it, there we are. Good, again, and cross it, go. Cross. Jab. Sharp, sharp. Yes, buddy. Throw a low kick in the air. Add a hook on.
Give us a twirl, give us a twirl. Yay! Who is she? Who is she?
Top is from H&M, but it's my mum's. The bra I've had since I was like 10.
Old vintage.
The trousers are source unknown, and my little black kitten heels are from ASOS.
Nice, nice. My blazer is from H&M as usual. The trousers are from Bershka.
Are they?
Yeah, the funky socks. Don't know if you can see them, hold on. Yeah. Still didn't see them. Anyway, Ava's mum got me them and I'm wearing dogs.
Take now. Love you.
Listen, love you. I'm absolutely loving training and kickboxing right now. Like weight training and kickboxing. The workout routine I'll do, it is at my own. I've got a coach now, her name's Taylor Hutter. She's really, really good, like top tier, really knows her stuff, and she's given me totally new motivation for the gym. I think I've mentioned Alex Hormozy before on this. If you don't know, he's a very successful entrepreneur, and he has a bunch of different businesses, but he said that his background was in management consulting. I mean, every time they would move into like a different area, we'd bring in an expert, so just to consult like on that area. And he says he's always just applied that in his own businesses. Like he didn't see the point of, obviously there's work that needs to go into it from your own side, but he doesn't see the point of having to pay the ignorance tax when you can just skip 5 years of that by getting an expert in. And I think variations of that I've really adopted into my own life over the last year or two. Like for example, getting a coach for like weightlifting. Like I've been going to the gym for like 11 years. Obviously I know what I'm doing, but it doesn't compare to having an expert on your side. See, just for that, the accountability, the knowledge, having a plan. I love having a plan. I love systems. Like I really love systems. I've honestly, it's just set me, stratospheric from where I was in terms of progress and motivation and having a tangible goal. And yeah, so I'm just loving following that right now. Like I've totally cleaned up my diet. I was bad for snacking before in the evenings and kind of eating a lot of rubbish at the weekend, but I've totally cleaned it up. And I think, see, when you have a tangible plan and you have someone to be accountable to, and you know that if you stick to this, you'll definitely get to where you want to be, then you kind of accept you're just on a different path. Like I haven't eaten any basically sugar, like no junk food, no nothing for the past, it's been 3 weekends now. I mean, obviously all week as well, but obviously temptation peaks at the weekend, and I haven't felt like I'm giving up. I'm making any great concessions, and I'm really having to compromise. Like I've just accepted. It's strange how like the brain works. Like you can just flip a switch in your brain and just accept like that's not for me right now, or potentially ever again. Obviously everything in moderation, life is for living, but I am hoping to eventually view junk food the way I view alcohol now, which is like it's just not worth the ROI. The return on investment just isn't there. Like it doesn't serve me. I see people like Tom Brady and other athletes who have real longevity, and it's because they just make the little life choices that compound over a lifetime. And I really want to get to that level. Still want to enjoy myself, but I think I just want to be uber healthy. And I want a world class physique. Like I've been lifting weights and like I said for 11 years and fighting all my life, and I've always been in good shape, but I've never had probably the body I exactly wanted. So determined this year, and then for the rest of my life, that I'm going to build a world class physique, and I'm going to just keep improving it for the rest of my life. So yeah, I'm really excited about the coach and stuff and the progress we're making. But to that point, like that transfers out across everything. Like I meditated for years, and then last year I started using the Waking Up guided meditation app, and that's been a revelation. Again, it's just instead of trying to just solely do it off your own discipline and off your own back and structure it yourself and stuff, see, just having a guide. For me personally, I cannot articulate the difference that it's made. Same with the pliability app. Like I've always stretched, or at least for the past few years I've stretched every single night. And just having that pliability app now, I never miss it. The sessions are much more affected. It's working hard and working smart, and when you're using, a valuable source like that, you just get so much more of a return for your efforts. Like I can't advocate for stuff like that enough. Like I've got a guided meditation app, guided stretching app, obviously a guided mobility app, fitness coach now, and also that relates to kickboxing like in a huge way. Like I know how to fight, but there is no comparison between what I know myself and what I can do myself and what I will get from going to Punisher kickboxing. Like the coaching and the culture, but obviously the culture has come about as a result of the coaching. Like that pad session you just seen there, my kickboxing coach, like I could watch videos of myself shadowboxing and stuff for a year and not pick up on all the stuff that I got from him in that session there. Like again, like you avoid the ignorance tax, you're benefiting from his 30 odd years of experience in martial arts every single time you step onto the mat. The compound effect of that is that has fed into a culture of wall-to-wall champions that are, from my experience of them in the year and a half that I've been there, like some of them just seem mentally unbreakable. Like see like Ben and some of those other boys, like and girls, in my mind, like they are unbreakable. Like Ben, my coach, some of the other boys like Kieran and that, like I don't think there's anything that could back them down, and that is just the effect of just pushing and pushing and pushing themselves until no challenge seems like it can't be overcome. I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but I just think being around that culture, getting that kind of input regularly it's definitely had a big effect on me, and it filters out into every area of your life because you get comfortable being uncomfortable. Now, I'm by no means the mentally toughest person there, but or the fittest or anything, or the best fighter, but they have dragged me up just by being around about them and having those inputs and that feedback and that environment. You're never going to beat your environment. You can push hard against it and you can defy it to some end, but it is inevitable that your environment's going to have an effect on you. So put yourself in a good one. Like I posted about that the other day, you know, I believe it so much. Your environment is everything, and you know, you can either capitulate to it or it can be advantageous. So you want to put yourself in the right room, and again it all ties into the same thing: getting the right knowledge, getting the right support. It's going to take you so much further than your own efforts ever will. Like, you know, I'll die on that hill, I'll shout about that till the day I die. Like, yes, start, don't give up, iterate. This is still a self-help video, and it's really not meant to. I just mean from my personal experience, I have found that when, you know, I've matched my efforts with the right guidance, my results and how I feel about being on the journey, just how I feel in myself and getting towards my goals and how I feel day to day, just shot through the ceiling. Like I say, you know, Taylor, online coach, guided meditation app, guided mobility app, and the coaching environment of Punisher. Like, all of those things are having a crazy effect on, you know, how I feel day to day and how I feel about, you know, working towards my goals, and be those in life, career, fitness, well-being. And I think it's just, you can't overstate the importance of putting yourself in the right room. So yeah, that was just my thoughts today on training and, you know, specifically kickboxing and weightlifting and diet. I haven't been sparring the last few weeks, got some work coming up, I kind of get my face marked, but as soon as I filmed that, I was straight back in amongst it, because I love it. I think fighting's a bit different because obviously the stakes are higher, that you can be really into another sport and like really into it and getting a flow state, and there's pressure and there's stress and there's a reward when you come through the other side of fear and stuff. But I think combat sports just have an extra element of adrenaline and flow and intensity, and they're so visceral because there's a trained fighter across you trying to take you out. But like, just being in amongst it, it's hard to describe. I would say that I am quite a solipsistic person. I'm very much in my own lane, quite introverted. I've never felt more like part of a team, even though fighting's an individual sport. I've never felt like more part of a team or more camaraderie or more part of a family, apart from one family obviously, than I do at Punisher. Like, martial artists are the nicest people in the world. You'll never meet a nicer, more welcoming, more dangerous selection of misfits. Everybody's just doing their own thing. It's beautiful to see. It's a great environment, and I would encourage anyone, no matter what stage you're at in life, to join a martial arts gym, because the benefits day to day, I can't really put them into words. I've got a pretty solid daily routine right now, morning routine, day routine. I'm going to do a reel on that, and I'm going to do a vlog on that as well, because it's just really working for me right now, and it just, you know, in my own sense of like, obviously physical but mental well-being as well. I just feel great right now. Like, I feel so good. I'm always about, like, I'm a bit of an absolutist. I always think, you know, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do everything I can to get the benefit from it, and it's just about stacking chips in your favour. And I used to be bad for taking on too much at one time, then I put myself off, but I think I've kind of built things up gradually now, and whether it's more sustainable. But I've got a great routine right now, and I feel so good, so I'm going to do a video about that, and just the stuff I do on the daily. You know, it doesn't take up too much time or effort, but makes me feel great. Anyway, that was just meant to be I went super deep there, but that was just meant to be like a few thoughts on training and how it's going right now. But honestly, it's in a great place. I feel super motivated, super fortunate, super grateful to have the resources I do and to be around those people, and it's a great thing. We went to, it's just a side note, but a lighter note rather than talking about fitness and training and stuff. We went to 63rd and 1st last night in Bothwell Street. It was nice. Like, I just got a steak and salad so that I wasn't cheating from my diet. Ava got like a starter, she got steak and chips, and then her starter was like corn dogs or something. She got like a wee cheesecake dessert thing, but it was nice. Like, the food tasted good. I would say it was overpriced. It was like 100 quid. The portions were small. The steak was fine, but like, Ava's dessert was like the size of a tea cake. 2 corn dogs for a starter, we had 2 soft drinks, and it was like 102 quid. And I didn't feel like, do you know when you go to like tattoo and it's expensive, but you're like, that was an experience, do you know what I mean? So like, treat yourself, it's fine, you don't care. But I didn't feel like it was worth 102 quid. And I didn't feel like it was like a proper bougie establishment either. It looked like a nice Weatherspoons to me. Maybe that's doing it at a disservice. It was nice, there was nothing special. The service was good, they were nice, but yeah, I just wasn't overly enamoured with it. I don't think we'll really go back. Like, the food was nice, but like I say, for the price point, no chance. When Eva went to the toilet, she finished her dessert, there was a wee bit of it left. I was so tempted for a couple of seconds, but I didn't eat it. But I'm staying really strongly, like I said, and I'm on a good path with diet. But yeah, 63rd and 1st. It feels harsh, but I probably wouldn't recommend. It's too expensive. It's not in a great location either, at the bottom of Bothwell Street, is it? So looking out onto Gordon Street and the station and stuff. It's not like idyllic romantic vibes, so yeah, as harsh as it seems, I'd probably give it a miss. But on the flip side of that, we had a lovely date night. It was absolutely just wonderful. Honestly, like, I feel like I always feel like I can't love her anymore, and then I do all the time. She's amazing. Then we came home and we watched Marcella. It Has anybody seen Marcella? I'd seen a wee bit on Gogglebox, but oh god, get on it. We just watched True Detective there. I'd seen it before. It's amazing. I thought, how are we going to top this? It doesn't top it, but it's up there. Very, very good. Anyway, I need to go and get ready, get my breakfast, and I'm going to get my beard cut. So yeah, see you soon. This book is really good. My sister got me it for Christmas. I've totally changed like my reading habits. Like for years and years, all I read was self-help and business and stuff, but too much of a good thing. I've put myself off it quite a lot. So there are some outliers in those books, like do stand apart from the crowd and how much value they bring, but ultimately I think they all kind of paraphrase the same thing really. It's all just pick something, stick to it, adapt and repeat, pretty much internalise the message from all of them. But I'm really loving reading fiction again. I kind of fell off with reading in general for a little while there, like I was just so busy, I just didn't really have time to fit it in, or didn't feel like I had time to fit it in, but I have been reading again. I got loads and loads of books for Christmas, and mostly fiction, all fiction I think, and I've been hammering them and I've been really enjoying it. It's a nice form of escapism, it's a form of meditation itself really, but I'm really enjoying it. And so much of my routine for so many years was all based around things that I felt like I had to do. Now I do things that I want to do, and it's a nice feeling. It's really good. Anyway, that brings us to the end of another one. I know there was a wee delay, I've just been really busy. I'm trying to have a regular posting day. I was going to do Wednesday, Sunday there, I'm just going to do Sunday. But the way things are right now, I'm just fitting it in when I can. But this week's a big week. I've got some things on, some good work on. I'll vlog all that. Thanks again for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.